Experts are predicting the largest crash in U.S. history, and I'm here reporting live from the bunker to tell you all about it. You guys know Tag Economy, which is Tim and Greg, has a firm pulse on what's going on in the economy, and I'm not talking about the agenda that the media continues to serve up. It's just misleading. It's not right. Bidenomics isn't working no matter what kind of numbers he tries to skew, so let's talk about that. You see, at this channel, we like to dig deep, and I've got a massive shovel, by the way, and actually, I do know how to drive a forklift too, so I bust that out on occasion and get the info that's underground. Let's just be honest. I like to dive in and get this stuff. We get you paid research reports as well, and we share them with you in this channel. We subscribe to many newsletters, so you don't have to. So let's dive into why we're hearing some reports say that this could be the biggest crash in U.S. history. Starting off with inflation. It continues to plague Americans every single day. Do you guys remember the movie Home Alone featuring Macaulay Culkin? I sure do. It was a classic. I was a lot younger when I watched that in 1990, and I love the movie. I just read a wild report that his shopping spree he went on in the movie, you know that scene where he's going through the grocery store picking up different things, cost $19.83 in 1990. Today, that grocery bill would be $72.28, which is almost double what it cost just last year in 2022, coming in around $44. So yeah, inflation is still kind of kicking our asses. Second, astronomical debt and a bursting everything bubble signal, extreme volatility. It's out there. Everything's volatile. Be on eggshells right now. Experts are flocking to physical precious metals to help protect the value of their portfolio. Stuff like this gold bar right here. Oh, and experts, they're not the only ones doing this. Central banks are buying gold in record numbers. Not sure about you, but I like to follow the moves of the central banks. And as an FYI, central banks purchase gold to diversify the reserves and gain liquidity from a ubiquitous asset. And yes, ubiquitous is my word of the day. It was the one that helped me win the spelling bee in 5th grade. My teacher, Mrs. Connor, she'd be kind of proud right now. Anyways, sorry to joke there. They gain liquidity from an ubiquitous asset, gold, without any credit risk. Very important. For institutions and governments with long time horizons, gold's unique characteristics make it a natural option as a reserve asset and a store of value. The economic system is positioned for a major disruption in 2024. It's been talked about everywhere. The aftershocks of the Biden administration's pandemic spending spree are still shaking the foundations of the economy. Even in the face of recent drops, inflation is still punishing consumers and businesses alike. And the debt accrued from the near bottomless printing of money is undermining the stability of the financial system. Inflation, having hit a 40-year high last year of 9.1%, is still well above the Fed's 2% target. They just can't seem to get it right no matter what they do. The cumulative effects of inflation are straining Americans to a breaking point. The cost of groceries is up 25% since January 2020. A lot of items are much higher. Just look at your shopping list. According to a recent holiday shopping survey, 1 in 3 Americans are actually giving gifts this year. Now, my son's 18 years old, but I can't imagine him being a young buck again and being a toddler and not being able to give him a Red Ryder BB gun because we're cutting back on Christmas gifts. He would be gutted. I mean, this is sad. I feel really awful for any children out there not getting a proper Christmas gift. It's the holiday season. Every kid deserves a smile on their face, Santa coming, or, Hanukkah presents, whatever you are. Further, 1 in 4 people have holiday debt from last year. That blew my mind. People took out credit cards from last year to shop, and that is sad. They're still paying for them. The survey also showed that almost half of Americans are cutting back on their charitable donations as well. People trying to do good for the society are taking it. Now, Biden keeps doubling down on Bidenomics, but that success does not translate down to the personal level. Credit card debt is at record highs. Personal savings are at a new low. With stimulus payments all but spent, 33% of Americans, yes, 33%, have less than $100 in savings. Let that sink in. Record government debt, overinflated stock prices, and a simmering bank crisis have experts predicting the high probability of a major economic disruption. We've talked about this many times, and I'm telling you, the big recent stock market rise is a big head fake, like a Kobe Bryant style head fake. That's a serious caliber head fake, you guys. It's happening. I do not believe in this stock market prices right now. I think everything's baked in, especially when you look at the plumbing of the U.S. economy and really dive into the balance sheets. Shout out to my cigar buddies who work in wealth management and share a lot of these reports and information with me. Love you guys. Thank you for all your help with this channel. You guys are incredible, and I do get the underground stuff from you, so really appreciate you and owe you a cigar and a beer. You know who you are. The stability of the financial system is also coming into question. This concern is reflected in gold hitting its all-time price highs right here. This bad boy is around $2,100 right now as people look out for safe haven assets to protect the value of their portfolios. Now, gold is expected to continue its upward trajectory in 2024, making now the ideal time to look into the benefits of investing in a gold IRA, which is something I did earlier in 2023, and I continue to add money to it as I make contributions to my retirement portfolio, and I get it in the mix. I want my retirement savings ready for what's ahead. I'm not going to allow myself to lose 50 or even 60% or more like I did in 2008 and wait for it to roar back. That was 15 years ago. My time horizon to get that money back before retirement, which is something I'd like to do and look forward to doing, just isn't the same. I'm not a young cat anymore. Let's be honest. Now, if you're the same, there's a link below. You can check out a quiz, and there's a gold company up there that will line up with your needs, your pension, your PSP, whatever you have in your retirement, and they can help you turn some of that into something that's a little bit more stable, like gold or silver or even palladium, depending on who you match up with. You might get matched up with the company that I used. Now, if you want the answer to get direct to that, join our free newsletter at tageconomy.org, and we'll send out a once per month email, but immediately you'll get a link to request information from the company I ended up choosing. Happy investing, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.